For most people, Mormon polygamy sounds like a strange chapter from the past, officially abandoned, explained away, and rarely discussed. But the real story is more complicated. Tonight, we examine polygamy and polyandry in early Mormonism. Who practiced it, how it began, and why it still matters today. What is polygamy versus polyandry? Polygamy is one man married to multiple women. Polyandry is one woman married to multiple men. Most people know early Mormon leaders practiced polygamy. Far fewer know that polyandry also occurred, quietly and controversially. This distinction is critical. Joseph Smith and plural marriage. Joseph Smith secretly introduced plural marriage in the early 1840s. According to church-acknowledged historical records, he was sealed to 30 to 40 women. Some were young, some were already married to other men. These relationships were hidden from the public, and even from many church members. The most uncomfortable detail: several women sealed to Joseph Smith already had living husbands. Church explanations often claim these were eternal sealings only. But historical evidence shows these marriages followed the same rituals, were conducted in secrecy, were not disclosed to the first husbands. Polyandry is never described or commanded in the Bible, raising serious theological questions. Emma Smith and secrecy. Joseph Smith's first wife, Emma, was not told about many of these marriages. Some women were married without her knowledge. Others were temporarily approved, then denied. This secrecy contradicts later claims that plural marriage was open, consensual, and divinely commanded. Brigham Young and expansion. After Joseph Smith's death, Brigham Young openly expanded polygamy in Utah. Leaders taught polygamy was required for exaltation, monogamy was spiritually inferior, God commanded plural marriage. This was no fringe belief. It was central doctrine for decades. The sudden reversal in 1890, under heavy U.S. government pressure, the church issued a manifesto ending polygamy. No new revelation was added to Scripture to reverse it. The practice stopped, but the doctrine was never removed from Scripture. Even today, eternal plural marriage still exists in LDS theology. In conclusion, polygamy and polyandry were not rumors. They were practiced, defended, and later abandoned. The question is not whether it happened, but why it happened and why it's still minimized. If truth matters, history matters. This video isn't about mocking faith. It's about examining claims. History matters, especially when it's inconvenient. And when institutions ask for trust, transparency should come first. Belief should be informed. Faith should be voluntary, and truth should stand on its own. Subscribe to continue this series and explore the questions early Mormon history still leaves unanswered.